KSS Biren, D. Korungthang and Mga Wi-Fi were sworn in as ministers. Devendra Phungzathang Tonsing and Francis Ngajokpa dropped. New portfolios announced. Chief Minister Ibobi asserts that dropping of 3 senior ministers will not affect the functioning of the Congress party. Chief Minister and Deputy Chief Minister greet people on the eve of Cherauba. And MSU locks Office of Minority and Other Backward Classes demanding distribution of scholarships to minority students. Hello and welcome. You're watching Impact Primetime News. I'm Butchi Manglambam with the top stories. With the swearing in of 3 new ministers today, the wait in suspense for the cabinet reshuffle is over. Governor Vishan Muganathan this afternoon administered the oath of office to Lamlai MLA Khetrimium Biren, Tengnaupal MLA D. Korungthang and Henglep MLA T. Mga Wi-Fi at a function at Banquet Hall of Raj Bhavan. The 3 ministers who are dropped from the cabinet are T.H. Devendra, Phungzathang Tonsing and Francis Ngajokpa. Responding to media query after the swearing-in ceremony, Chief Minister Okram Ibobi ruled out another reshuffle of his cabinet. He reiterated that the dropping of 3 senior ministers will not affect the Congress party. Ibobi said the 3 dropped ministers are disciplined leaders of the Congress party. He maintained that they have served people for a long time and the young MLAs are being given the opportunity to serve the people as ministers. Responding to media query about the non-inclusion of some MLAs who were expected to be inducted as ministers, the Chief Minister stressed that it was like a family issue and all the members will work together.
Our party high command never interfere in our state's affairs. Dissident will be anywhere will be there. But we don't think they are not other group. They are our family members. We should have to try to resolve any differences. Is there any misunderstanding there? We should have to sit together and we should have to try to resolve.
After the much-hyped cabinet reshuffle, portfolios of some of the ministers have also been changed. Works portfolio held by Dr. K.H. Ratan Kumar has been assigned to newly inducted Khetrimium Biren with additional charge of consumer affairs, food and public distribution previously held by Moirang Themokendro. I. Hemochandra will now hold revenue, law and legislative affairs and forest and environment previously held by oust the T.H. Devendra, while newly inducted Henglep MLA Mga Wi-Fi will hold PhD, Science and Technology and Labor and Employment. D. Korungthang will hold Health and Family Welfare and GAD, CADA Minister, RD and PR and Economics and Statistics previously held by Francis Ngajokpa has been given to Moirang Themokendro and Education previously held by Emokendro has been given to Dr. K.H. Ratan Kumar. Chief Minister Okram Ibobi has greeted the people of Manipur on the occasion of Cherauba. In his message, Ibobi said, Cherauba festival marks the parting of the old year and onset of the new year. He wished that the new year will herald an era of peace, prosperity and progress for all. Deputy Chief Minister Gaikangam too greeted the people on the occasion of Cherauba. In his message, Gaikangam wished that the new year will bring peace, prosperity and strengthen unity among the people of the state. Speaker T.S. Lokeshwar greeted the people on Cherauba. In his message, the Speaker wished for peace and progress in the state. Inner Manipur MP Dr. Thokchom Maina also greeted the people of Manipur on the occasion of Cherauba. He wished the people that the new year will bring peace, harmony and prosperity to Manipur. Rajya Sabha member Haji Abdul Salam also wished the people of Manipur peace and prosperity on the occasion of Cherauba. All Manipur Students Union MSU today locked the Office of Minority and Other Backward Classes MOBC located at North AOC, demanding the government to make the department corruption-free and disbursement of scholarships to the minority students as soon as possible. Volunteers of MSU stormed the MOBC office inside the secure office building and asked the staff to get out of the office. They then locked the office. Speaking to media persons, MSU General Secretary Manjit Sarangthem said Director, Nodal Officer and Scholarship Scheme Officer of MOBC swindled a large amount of money meant for scholarship for minority students for 2015-2016. Scholarships for the year 2013-2014 are not yet distributed. Manjit drew the attention of the government to such malpractices of the department and warned of apprising the Union Ministry of the malpractices if required.
Senfam kaya ama changakanda online da thajangrikanda karam tawna scholarship sing ase mahiroi sing ase da phangmojim na habase tasengna crore 13 ki mathakta department asigi director amadi nodal officer na mahiroi sing right mat pani hanam suna lawe responsibility yaw da director amadi nodal officer amadi scheme officer pairiba minority ki department asigi officer sing mathakta chapchaba inquiry ma torakanda maral ki matungina chapchaba action government na lokhot kadamni loinana hiram asigi matang da government na chapchaba action lokhot trabadi mari lenaba Ministry Minority Affairs Athar Kanda Chapchaba Pakumo Pang Diboba Minority Singaba Hak Matlibasi Chapchaba Sato Singi right Pang Diboba Emsuna Chapchana Tingna.
Officials of Manipur and Myanmar inspected the border pillar 76 located in Howlenphai village in Chandel district. The area in dispute was inspected by the team comprising of Chandel ADC, additional SP and Myanmar officials on the 9th of this month. The villagers of Howlenphai, led by the chief, also took part in the visit. The Myanmar officials advised the Manipuri officials to stop the farming activity by the Indian citizens in the disputed area. However, Myanmar has already built a huge water reservoir and a ring road is under construction in the disputed area.
Anova Marumarang, the low Sinuba, Tovidanaba, Yunkai Sajan, Danaba, and Tapiri. In the Agini Barmarin have Sungamwe, Nakoina, even same of Pibiraga, Akoina Matatom, the Madutana Zake, Dugatang Tapa, Warashinama Puranaba, Kanhona Honazake, Haramaka, Laksaki.
Howlenphai Kungi Eranadaba, pillar number 76 area, Burma Army must dispute land. Ado akhoi Manipur government adi karsu aiti akhoi na low suba low toba akhoi pam mak sumoina changsellaga ring road ma.
Works Minister Dr. K. Ratan Kumar today visited Mayang Imphal to take stock of the situation in Mayang Imphal Konchak after yesterday's violent incident. The minister, along with a team of top police officials, visited the area this morning around 11. Ratan Kumar met the affected people whose houses were either burnt or looted in the violence and listened to them as they shared their miseries with him. He extended immediate relief to the affected people and assured them of all possible help from the government. Ratan Kumar also appealed to the people to remain calm and avoid violence.
Masida koi Kangluki oibo wakal khanadana Laibaktiba Todok asi Masi Makhatana Toktanana Bigdamata Akoi Puning Patasi Todok asi Koi Paktok Chaktuna Dava Chaktuna Danava Honaminasi Hadana Apil Tozeri Tang Tareta Laibaktiba Todok Haibatare Masi Todomada Angangani Leihidava Amana Akoi Sopa Akoi Polisna Koi investigation Tauri Madu Logi Matungina Koi Chapsaba Akoi Madugi Sarkar Sina Lokatpam Thopa Madugi Lokatkan.
Various civil society organizations of Manipur extended help to the people affected by the yesterday's violence at Konchak Mayang Imphal. Amkil, Nupi Samaj, Tami Chingmi, Machalaima, Ichal, Nipko, Mapi Council, Kada, Upako, UPF, Nimpal, NLANL, Thobal, Ima, Anul and other organizations provided essential items including food items to the victims. Mapi Council President N. Bimol said different communities are living together in peace and harmony for a long time and the violent incident which took place on Monday was very unfortunate. He appealed to the government to prevent such incidents in future and the people not to give any communal color to the incident.
Lejariba luxury loop ekoi khuding makna are areba puthoknaraga ꯉꯁꯤꯒꯤ ꯁꯤꯗ ꯑꯁꯣꯛ ꯑꯅꯥ ꯑꯗꯨꯒꯨꯝꯕꯁꯤꯡ ꯑꯗꯨꯗ ꯑꯉꯝꯕ ꯃꯇꯦꯡ ꯈꯔ ꯑꯣꯏꯔꯕꯁꯨ ꯄꯥꯡꯅꯅꯕꯒꯤꯗꯃꯛꯇ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯅ ꯉꯝꯖꯕ ꯄꯣꯠꯂꯝ ꯈꯔ ꯄꯨꯔꯒ ꯃꯐꯝ ꯑꯁꯤꯗ ꯂꯥꯛꯆꯕꯅꯤ ꯑꯗꯨꯒ ꯂꯣꯏꯅꯅ ꯃꯈꯥ ꯇꯥꯔꯛꯄꯗ ꯑꯇꯣꯞꯄ ꯈꯨꯜꯁꯤꯡꯗ ꯃꯨꯁꯂꯤꯝ ꯏꯆꯤꯟ ꯏꯅꯥꯎꯁꯤꯡꯒꯤꯗꯃꯛꯇꯁꯨ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯅ ꯃꯈꯥ ꯇꯥꯕ ꯃꯇꯦꯡ ꯄꯥꯡꯅꯅꯕꯒꯤꯗꯃꯛꯇ ꯑꯃꯁꯨꯡ ꯃꯈꯣꯏꯗꯁꯨ ꯅꯨꯡꯁꯤ ꯆꯥꯟꯅꯅ ꯂꯩꯃꯤꯟꯅꯁꯤ ꯍꯥꯏꯕꯒꯤ ꯋꯥꯈꯜꯂꯣꯟ ꯑꯗꯨ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯗ ꯃꯈꯣꯏ ꯊꯝꯖꯕꯒ ꯂꯣꯏꯅꯅ ꯃꯈꯥ ꯇꯥꯕ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯒꯤ ꯊꯧꯔꯝꯁꯤꯡ ꯄꯥꯡꯊꯣꯛꯆꯈꯤ.
At least 12 persons, including 4 minors, were injured when miscreants fired at a Mairashang in Nungai under Lilong Police Station in Meang Imphal. The incident occurred last night around 8. The injured are admitted to different hospitals. It may be mentioned that about 30 persons, including police personnel, were injured in Meang Imphal yesterday in a violence that erupted in connection with the lynching of 2 alleged vehicle lifters some days ago. Manipur People's Party MPP termed the incident occurred at Meang Imphal yesterday as unfortunate. In a press release, the party stated that the incident happened because of lack of strict visual and alertness on the part of Manipur Police, which is responsible for internal security. Meanwhile, coordinating body of Kurai and press not condemned the incident and demand that the government to constitute an inquiry commission and investigate the incident and make the findings public. JSC against the cruel firing at Nungai Mairapaibi demanded the government to arrest the 3 persons involved in the firing at Nungai last night. Speaking at a press meet held at Manipur Press Club today in connection with the firing, JSC convener Sanjoy Khaidam said those involved in the firing are familiar with the locals. The firing was not an accident, but it was an intended act, and there is a suspicion that the incident was a threat to the villagers to leave the village. Sanjoy added that the trio on a bike first drove to Nungai Muslim village, then returned to Nungai Maitai village and fired their shots and fled away towards Lilong. Sanjoy also appealed to the locals of Lilong to extend help in catching the culprits.
Sigumba pibam si torpanina apipa khulji akoi matungna ju dum tawba yagani masidi moi karimta torpa ngamdre haibana chingba adumaina akoi makhata na thabak si sathar pa yai is a government na masi lokhat pidraba adu eba taragadi akoi JSC asina akoi Manipur miyam go loina na akoi khongjang changsanna ba sem sari khongjang si changsalakpa matamda tholakpa pamdaba akoi gi aphafatagi daita punamakse is a government amadi akoi gi ngarang ban kauriba koi lilongi JSC sina machine daita punamaksi pugadabani.
One KY Kader was arrested near Lamphel VDF post by Imphal West Commando during frisking and checking in Lamphel Langol area on Sunday morning. According to a press release issued by PRO Police Department, the Kader is identified as Thongbam Raghu alias Thomas, 35 years, son of TH Biren of Nambol Khajiri Maninglekai. At present, Lamphel Fishery Gate and incriminating documents were seized from him. The dead body of a man was discovered this morning around 11:45 near Irilbung Bridge. A staff of Irilbung Water Supply came across the dead body. The deceased is identified as Tokchom Inauba, age 30, son of late Chauba from Kalika village under Irilbung Police Station. Sources said Inauba went out for Thabal Chongba 3 days back. The exact cause of his death is not ascertained yet. Irilbung Police picked up the body and deposited at Jenim Smoke. Now it's time for a short break. We'll be back soon. Keep watching Impact News.
Classic Hospitality Training Institute now offer Tauzari 3 special job-oriented courses to launch your career. 6 months course in front office operations, food and beverage service, housekeeping operations, level 1 diploma in hospitality operations, level 2 diploma in food preparation and culinary arts. Free counseling session from Monday to Saturday 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. Hena Kupamarol Gidama contact W Classic Hospitality Training Institute, Babina Diagnostic Building, 3rd floor, Rims Road, Imphal West.
4 shepherds from the Global Shepherds Community, Imphal Hub, namely Elizabeth Okram, Oinam Adib, Dinesh Kumar Ningthauzam and Chuntwingam Dangmai participated in the 2016 Asia Pacific Shape Hiroshima and the G7 Youth Foreign Minister meeting from March 18 to 23rd in Hiroshima City. The participants got a first-hand experience of the atomic bombing at Hiroshima by touring the Peace Memorial Museum, Atomic Bomb Dome, Children Peace Memorial Park, Peace Memorial Dome, and first-hand testimony from atomic bomb survivor Kunishige Masahiro. The four shapers from Imphal interacted, told them the history of Manipur and its relationships with Japan during the World War II. A team comprising of shapers from Imphal, Vietnam, Thailand, Indonesia, Oxford visited the zero waste town of Kamikatsu in Tokushima Prefecture. This is the first municipality in Japan to propose the concept of zero waste and aims to attain their goal by 2020. The team from Imphal intends to implement this same model in few villages back home. Anjuman Islahi Muasara rescued 3 persons who were kidnapped near Lilong Bazaar. The incident occurred this morning around 6 when the 3 persons were traveling from Ukhongsang in a jeep carrying rice. They are identified as Maibam Nabadib and his wife Thaba and Maibam Ongbi Tondonsana from Ukhongsang. They were carrying 13 50 kg bags in the jeep when 3 unidentified people stopped them and tied their hands and legs and fled with the jeep carrying the rice. Members of Anjuman Islahi Musahara along with the locals have been able to identify the miscreants and recover the jeep. The coordinator of Anjuman Islahi Muasara said they have handed over the 3 victims to police and nabbed one of the miscreants. He is in Anjuman's custody and is identified as Muhammad Musha, 30 years son of Muhammad Abdul Manam from Lilong Lehau Kong. His 2 accomplices are identified as Muhammad Tomba from Lilong Haurabi Awang Lekai and Muhammad Saddam from Lilong Turel Halbi.
Aigoi nungai da maira pai da nongmai kapsil lammi haina kanana kamaina kapsil lammi no kamaina thogal libno hai bisigi matang da anjuman ki thomi sing ahing tumdana Lilong PS ki osi sahab amasung additional SP pau phau nadana ahing tumdana kanana kamaina thogan gibno hai bagi chenari be kanano haina thi nadana leiringai tanja asida thogan ningdaba thodoka mamuk thoglak pase yamna laipak thibani hariba Thodoka Sukumba Matung Amok Tolak Tanaki Damak, Haujegu Jeki Koi, meeting Ama Pangton and the Makta publicity chat, Sikumra Tension Lane and Tanzas, Amuka and Tuba Todoka, Masisu condemned Taurium Sung, Miam Punamoju condemned from Toge.
The players attending regular coaching classes under the Youth Affairs and Sports Department today conducted a drive around the Kuman Lampak Sports Complex and raided many pan biri shops for intoxicating substances. They also burned down the intoxicants during the drive. Khaini, Talab and Jada was recovered in large quantity in the drive. JSC for demand for shifting of URF Chinkai Nganba designated camp from Napetpally has demanded shifting of the camp within 3 days. Addressing media persons at Manipur Press Club today, co-convener of the JSC K. Sarat said a public meeting was held yesterday at Napetpally Primary School ground in connection with the April 8 incident. The meeting resolved to urge the government to seize the weapons of URF cadres. The meeting resolved that the government and URF cadres will be held responsible in case of any untoward incident following the shifting of camp. Locals demanded immediate resumption of normal classes at Napetpally Primary School. On the other hand, the JSC termed the claims made by URF cadres in media as baseless.
Nasidagi numit humnigi manungda URF Singkhai Nganba Allied Soviet ki Kanggu Singh hairiba matam asigi manungda mari leinabana mafum asidagi lokthokki gadabani URF Singkhai Nganba Allied Soviet hairiba surrender Kanggu da sinariba khulai sing ngasimak paliba government asina lokhat gadabani karigumba lokhatrabadi kunja sing gisu Matik Saba Kulai Pal Ali Sarkar Asina Pigabani. Sarkar Nam Makoy Lokokraba Matunda, Kunjasinda, Tang Tunda, Kudung Tiba Tokalapada, Manipur Sarkar Amadi, URF Sinkhai Nganba Gabani.
9th Martyrs Memorial Day of Nupi Kunai Meira Paibi was observed today at YMDA ground, Maibam Lekai, Bokul Makong. The event was held by an observation committee in remembrance of the incident that took place on the same day in 1982, where a truck mowed down women Meira Paibis at Wainam Lairak, Machin, Maibam Lekai. Representatives of various civil society organizations and women attended the observance and offered floral tribute at the Martyrs Memorial. Speakers on the occasion reminded the evolution of Meira Paibi movement against the black laws and sacrifices made by Manipuri women. They also expressed regret at the present generation, which has forgotten the sacrifices of the women Maira Paibis for the welfare of the land. Sagolban MLA R.K. Imo today distributed pensions for the month of April to 245 senior citizens and 92 widows of his constituency. The MLA and the Sagolban Progressive Committee jointly organized the pension distribution at the MLA's residence. All Manipur Students Union MSU will observe the 35th Realization Day Mikap Tokpanumit as part of the observance. MSU has begun class mobilization drive at several educational institutes from yesterday. IMC Chairperson Aribam Nimai Sharma said the pensions and monthly salary for the pensioners and regular staff which have been pending since 1999 will be paid. Speaking to media persons at IMC office today, the chairperson said Manipur High Court stopped disbursement of salaries of 27 councillors and Class 1 officers as the pensions and salaries of 230 pensioners and 228 staffs were pending. Following which, the Manipur government sanctioned Rs 3 crore 90 lakh as help to IMC. He said pensions for 77 months and salaries for 8 months will be disbursed from the fund sanctioned by the government.
Impal Municipal Corporation now, Hojik Lariba, government Chita, Ikoya Awabashi, Equina, Hijaduna, Kara, Pashashi, Pocket Biduna, Councillors Singshita Tariba, Awawa, Class 1 officers Singsa Tariba, she, Kitangdi, Kengbang View, Haiduna, Mating Pang View, Haiduna, financial help, Nijabakanta. No Mapunghana people, Namotagasu, Pal Municipal officials Singina, Tagal Pimatuna, I find the approval Pijake.
Shiz Information Center, Ukrul, a unit of Shiz Hospitals and Research Institute Langol, was inaugurated today at Phungreitang, opposite Town Hall in Ukrul district. A medical camp was also organized in connection with the inauguration of the center. Specialists from Shiz Hospitals comprising of general surgery, general medicine, ENT, pediatrics and orthopedics took part in the camp. Altogether, 78 patients were screened during the camp. The beautiful exotic flower Kombirei still blooms at Yaralpat. Credit goes to Sanato Ningthosa, who has relentlessly worked hard to save the rare flower from extinction. Speaking to news persons at Kombirei Garden in Yaralpat in Imphal East today, Sanato Ningthosa said he will make the flower bloom in every corner of Manipur. He has cultivated Kombirei in an area of about 6 hectares. The ICAR has declared that Kombirei is not found in other parts of the world.
Lay wede natraga koi sanga wede moibu ngakpi chen biba moibu protection to biba kak changi adu masi to widra kadi no natraga no mudi akhoi gi malem lai mai thakta gi mut kini aduna akhoina madu gi pandam da mut ki kadoro poching ji akhoina ngakpi chen bidana preserve to gi haiba gi wakhalun da aina Kombirei garden je da Kombirei je preserve to bo hokjar ko poche Manipur da phangiba Kombirei haiba lai asina Faidagi atangba iris species amane haina khoina moya Indian Council of Agriculture and Research na moina hatakta media da phungdo kiba leire.
Iboyama Award for the year 2016 has been presented today at renowned Shumanglila writer Atokpam Tomcho on the 15th Shumanglila Day held at Iboyama Shumanglila Sanglen Palace Compound. The award, which carries Rs 10,000 cash, a citation and a shawl, is instituted by the family of Let Tokchom Iboyama. Senior artists of the unique traditional art form of Manipur were also felicitated with gifts, and fellowship awards for 2015 and 2016 were also given to the winners of the occasion. Speaking at the event, JNM's director Dr. Devan Laishram said the art form Shumanglila is very close to Manipuri society and it continues to spread awareness on issues facing the state from time to time. Tractor and Farm Equipment Limited TAFE introduced the new Massey Ferguson tractor and power vetter to the farmers of Manipur for the first time. The new machines were displayed at an event organized by TAFE at the East India Machines Company, Mantripukri. Officials of Agriculture Directorate and TAFE were present at the event. Prizes of the lucky draw held by East India Machines Company for the farmers were also distributed to the winners. Now in sports, FFC Naikalong beat 6 young star Tera Sapamlera 5-2 in the 7th Let S. Amuba Singh Football 6-a-side Men's Open Football Tournament. In the 4th league match of the tournament organized by Youth Bright Star Club Tera Sapamlera, Nomaithim Laikai at its ground, Boris Henry Bidyananda and Phillips Kamai scored the goals for FFC Naikalong. For 6 young star Tera Sapamlera, Dayananda and Somokanta netted 1 goal each. Real Raipur Cricket Club Churachandpur beat Pakhangba Cultural Club Mayakoibi by 42 runs in the 3rd MCA Plate Cricket Tournament organized by Manipur Cricket Association at Luang Pokpa Cricket Ground, Luang Shangbam. Winning the toss, Real Raipura Cricket Club batted first and set the target of 153. In reply, PCC were all out in 28.2 overs and made just 110 runs. All-rounder Hazaulen of RRCC was declared the man of the match for his 19 runs and 3 wickets haul. Cyclone Thamaban will play Chem Khagempally in the Elite Cricket Tournament on the 14th of this month. HYDCCL Hegrujam beat YC Yaifarok Maring 20-25, 25-12, 25-22, 25-17 in the first league match of the 2nd state level Case Prize Junior Boys Volleyball Tournament. In the 2nd league match, YPA Hiranmai defeated Sewa Nacho 23-25, 27-25, 25-23, 25-18, while PBM Wangjing beat YDC Urembam 25-10, 25-15 and 25-12. 10 teams are competing in the league tournament organized by Old Manipur Volleyball Association at Imphal Polo Ground. The winners and the runners-up will be given a cash prize of Rs 30,000 and Rs 20,000 respectively. LMYVA Lalambung have clinched the title of the 33rd State Level Sub-Junior Boys Basketball Championship. In the final played at Brahmapur Nahabam Basketball Ground, LMYVA Lalambung beat Model Club Chingamaka 43-40 to win the championship. 5 teams competed in the tournament. Before we end the headlines once again. KSS Biren, the Korungthang and Manga Vaifei sworn in as ministers, Devendra Phungzathang Tonsing and Francis Nazokpa dropped new portfolios announced. Chief Minister Ukumi Bobi asserts that dropping of 3 senior ministers will not affect the functioning of the Congress party. Chief Minister and Deputy Chief Minister greet people on the eve of Cherauba. And MSU locks Office of Minority and Other Backward Classes demanding distribution of scholarships to minority students.